is worth it. You can do it. You know, if you really want it, keep going after it. Keep going harder. Always keep going harder. Don't give yourself an easy way out. And know that if the journey was easy, everybody would have done it. You know, if making $1 million was easy, everybody would be a millionaire. What's up, everybody? It's Quizzy. You already know. I am a music artist from St. Louis, Missouri, and my mission is to straight unify the city and bring us all together under a united goal for music artists, content creators. I want to create a platform where everybody can build off of and reach new heights. I'm sorry that wasn't like all energetic as normally I would. It's about, what time is it? 12:10 a.m. of me recording this, of just sitting thinking. I had a couple of days to think, and I do a lot of this thinking a lot of the time, you know what I'm saying, especially with this whole quarantine going on. It's giving me a lot more time to actually think, and like Dave Chappelle said, that's a luxury that unfortunately is not afforded to many black men in America. What I want to do is, man, the light is really bright. Hold on, let me turn that down just a little. I just want to tell y'all what's on my mind. I've been doing music for years. I've been doing YouTube kinda off and on for years. I've been on YouTube looking at videos for, oh man, since I can remember. It's been, I mean, even since the Soulja Boy days. I'm jacking on you. I've been on YouTube looking at videos, man. I remember when Crank That came out. It was Crank That, it came out, and so many things like Pop, Lock, and Drop It came out, and people was dropping mixtapes and music on YouTube, and that's what I pretty much got on YouTube for, was to listen to music, especially slow jams, you know what I'm saying. When I was thinking about having a girl over, you know what I'm saying, I was staying with my peoples at the time, so it was not like I was just popping and having females over all the time, but you know, it's just something that, you know, you might want to listen to something, get hip on, maybe play it on the phone, you know, maybe you lay it on the phone with a girl, you know what I'm saying, and hey, go play this, yada yada. But that's what I was looking at YouTube for back then. So to see it evolve into this whole big network where you can find pretty much anything on YouTube, I mean, that blew my mind. It's amazing, you know what I'm saying, as of right now. It's crazy. Doing the YouTube, you know, some people would look at it and see and say like, oh man, I want to be a YouTube star. They make so much money. They don't do anything. It's like, but you gotta really take the time. If you take the time and you really sit there and research being a YouTube, or if you're interested, this video is, I'm saying, I didn't start off making a about YouTube video, but this is what's coming out when I'm just talking to y'all. This is a real talk. When it comes to the whole YouTube, people might look inside and they see inside the club and they thinking like, oh shit, like man, it's lit in that club. It's all millionaires in that club. It's all this, it's all that. But just like any and everything, you have your good and you have your bad. So, but what I would like to talk to y'all about today is, it's a lot of work to do YouTube video. I don't want to discourage none of y'all. Definitely rewarding to do it. When you get done with the video and then you edit it and you look at it and you sit back and you just like, damn, I did this. That's an amazing feeling. Also with music, that's an amazing feeling to hear back what you made and you like, damn, I did this. I really did this. It's an amazing feeling. but it takes time, it takes hard work, it takes planning. You know, it's not something that like you could, no, I'll take it back. You can just pick it up and do it. YouTube is a place where you can literally just pick it up and do it, but I'm talking about like do it on the level of a YouTuber with 1 million subs. Like, you really gotta put your all into it. If it's for you, then cool. Some people have found some great ass success and they weren't even trying. And then some people been hustling and working hard and then wondering when they gonna get their break. So that's kind of like me. Like me, I've been doing music for so long. Just a big achievement that I have is like 2010, I started recording music every single day. Even if I was doing one verse down to maybe even if I did one line, I don't care, like one bar. I got a studio for myself, and how that kind of came about was I was in this group, you know what I'm saying, which I won't name, you know what I'm saying. I was in the group, I got into it with the CEO of the group, and for that reason, they kicked me out of the group. I kind of just was like, kind of devastated. I was just like, you know, I was going over his house to record and everything. I kind of had to just like, damn, fuck it, am I gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? Is this the end of me and my music career? But then, shout out to my homeboy, Tony Brown. This is my homeboy, Tony Brown. He gave me this laptop. Laptop, man, I'm telling y'all, like, that laptop helped me so much because I didn't have Wi-Fi at home at the time. I can't remember what happened and why we didn't have Wi-Fi, but I didn't have Wi-Fi at home at the time. I took the laptop and I walked, man, I must have walked about 25 blocks. So about 50 blocks round trip. I must have walked about 25 blocks to a bread co. But it's kind of like a Starbucks type of thing. You can get bagels, you can get bread, you can get cinnamon rolls, you can get food. But what I was there for was they had Wi-Fi. You know, I didn't want to sit at McDonald's. It was too public, stanky, all kinds of stuff, grease everywhere, coming home smelling like grease. I didn't want to smell like grease. I would sit there, and what I did was I was looking at Lil Wayne. The Carter documentary had dropped. So I was looking at Lil Wayne and I was like really ambitious because I'm like, dang, he's really doing it. Lil Wayne really motivated me, and he was the pioneer for me trying to find my own voice in the rap industry, in the rap game, because I wanted to be an extension of Young Money. That's how far I was into it. So skipping ahead, and you skip a couple of years, the New Money went to Brand New Money because I wanted to change it at an acronym brand, bringing real advances, not distractions, and just so that way people can understand that I don't want to be one of these rappers out here that's just doing antics. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to get attention. I want my music to speak for me, kind of like a J. Cole, kind of like a Kendrick. And one thing like slapped me in the face numerous amount of times. Slap, 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 slap. Support. Like, coming from where I come from in St. Louis champions his own. Sometimes they might champion the person and give them the support. Sometimes they might not. Like, it's a very bougie city. I love my city, but this just goes out to everybody that's doing YouTube, whether you're starting a business, whether you're doing music, you know, this just goes out to you. Like, man, you can't be defined by the support that you have, because some people are literally trash out here and they have amazing support. Like, they have people, they have friends, they have family that literally push them. I don't care what they put out, they'll push them. And I can't fault them for that, because having that support is just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Having support is like being in a third world country with $1 million. That's something I've been struggling with. So, you know, I've really been pushing myself, and I'm talking about starting from the ground up. Like, y'all, I used to record on an MP3 player. Like, I would take a little MP3 player. It would be like a small little MP3 player, and I would literally record on that MP3 player. I would listen to the beat, record on the MP3 player, plug into the computer, take the software, and straight manipulate it and like put the song together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I would do it. And like, when I look back on that, when I got my microphone up here, got the studio up here, I got things to put together, I literally had to do that from the ground up. I literally had to do that myself, and it's a level of pride to that. And one thing that I learned is, just because you took the time to buy all of this, just because you took time to put all of this together, you're not entitled to people supporting it. You're not entitled to people saying that they like it. You know, you're gonna have people that come around, you could spend 3, 4, 5, 6 days doing something, months working on something, and then somebody look at it and be like, that's trash. And it might rub you the wrong way. I have a Sony Alpha 5100 and it overheats. That's one thing. Even getting the camera, like I was working at Amazon, and like y'all, I was literally working at Amazon. I worked at so many jobs, by the way. I worked so many jobs. I should do a video on how many jobs I've been working. I worked at least 10 jobs. I was working at Amazon. I did not like it because I did not like running to the stop and doing all this stuff. Shout out to my Amazon workers, my essential Amazon workers. I really appreciate y'all. It wasn't for me. I was a driver for Amazon. I used to whip that mother. Ooh, hey. I was working at National Rent-A-Own, and I was working with this manager. And y'all, I'm talking about, like, she was so nasty, y'all. She was just like how she talked to people. You know, I think she really does have a good heart. But how she talked to customers, how she talked to people, I couldn't get with it, so I had to tell her about herself one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many people was talking about her back, and I had to keep it real with her and let her know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might think you the shit, but you not really the shit. So needless to say, after I said that, I wasn't working there no more. You know what I'm saying? I actually quit because it was like, she was like, oh, you don't do shit, why you here anyway? I'm like, man, I was doing every fucking thing, every fucking job. I was doing all of it. But that's the story of my life. I ain't have nothing. Had about $350. I remember $350 to my name, and I'm proud to say that $350 to my name. And y'all, I wasn't doing YouTube at the time, and what I did was I literally took that $300. I did a bit of research, but I took that $300 and I bought this camera, the Sony Alpha 5100. I haven't looked back since then. Support is a big thing. I really had to build myself from the ground up. I had to build all my music from the ground up. I had to really want this. What I just learned recently is, man, if you want it, just do it. Because I know people be like, oh, your time is coming, your time is coming. If you know, you gotta humble yourself and know that your time is coming, but you wanna create your own opportunities. Like, stop always thinking that, like, hey, look, if I just sit around and not do anything and twiddle my thumbs and twiddle my hair, then an opportunity just go, whoa, fall right in my lap like a sexy ass strip. And maybe it does for some people, but that's their life, and you can't kind of compare yourself to their life. Like I say all the time, if I took all of this right over here that y'all probably cannot see, you know, right over here, all of that and sold it all, if I took all the music and all the music videos and all the time that I invested and put all of that into a job and sold all of that, man, I'd have bought me a couple of houses. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bought me a house, at least a real nice one, or a couple of them. So what I meant by that is, you gotta invest in yourself. And even though I might not see the fruits of my labor right now, in 4 years or less, I will. And it's just about knowing, when you start believing in yourself, it makes a difference. Always keep going harder. Don't give yourself an easy way out, and know that if the journey was easy, everybody would have done it. You know, if making $1 million was easy, everybody would be a millionaire. I got a baby on the way. I already have a child, Izzy. Shout out Izzy. My mom, my dad, and my friends. And you know, I want the best for them, and I want the best for myself. So it's just the time to go hard and go harder. So hopefully this video was informative, so you can kind of see the ins and outs of YouTube personality, music, artist. Ooh, prayer hands. If I just even help y'all out, if I literally just help you, like, you know, get through what you going through, that's enough for me. You know, even if you don't share, like, comment, or subscribe, if I help you get through what you getting through, if you know, connect with me a little bit more, that's all I really wanted. That's the only outcome that I wanted from this video. All right, be safe, man. Damn, I ain't have to hit the camera that hard though.